Had a pop. Woodman still and guess who's there? Throw and support from Aubameyang. Alexander-Arnold and 100 Premier League goals.
Hello, football fans. Welcome to another episode on the FootyWit podcast. My name is Ahis Anthony, and I have a full house. We have a full house. So what's up? How you guys doing?
We look balanced right now. 2 guys, 2 women. This is fair play, equal fair play.
Balance.
You say this is equal fair play, but you know,
I can't hear
like
anything.
we always do it. Yeah, like we always do it. You know, we have a debutant today. Her name is Benita. I didn't get the surname while we were at the green room behind the scene talking before we came live. But her name is Benita. She's a Chelsea fan. Benita, say hello to our viewers.
I don't think Benita can hear us currently, actually.
I think she's just going in and out. But we'll just Benita, you back? Are you there?
Yeah.
Yes, damn, crazy. Yeah, but we move, man. Chimamaka too was in the green room, but all of a sudden, we are damn, I don't know what to say, but it is what it is. Today we'll be discussing basically. I have with me Okwe and also Samiet. I think when Benita and Chimamaka comes back, I would add the stream. Run through the talking point. Chimamaka, I see you on the back screen. Just hold on. I'll run through the talking points. We'll be talking about January transfer window. We'll just do a review of the January transfer window and also see teams like Newcastle. We'll review teams like Newcastle, Everton, how they've strengthened. We talked about it's going to be worrying if Lampard don't get a job soon. And voila, Everton signed him up after sacking Benitez. And also we'll be looking at Newcastle's chances of beating the drop after the transfer signing this January window. And also we'll touch a little bit of Mason Greenwood. But while I do that, I bring Benito back to the stream and Chimamaka. Benito just keeps failing. I think the network is so bad where she is. Chimamaka, welcome to the episode. What's up?
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm good. It's good to be back here. Good to see you guys' beautiful faces again.
Yeah, it's been a while. Like 2 weeks break. And we had to also have our own break as well.
Exactly.
But other behind, apart from the EPL review, we've had the FPL scope with Silas and his guys. And also we had the Manchester United fan corner over the weekend. And this coming weekend, hopefully we'll be having the Chelsea fan corner and also the Arsenal fan corner. But straight up, let's just review signings that have gone through the season. We'll be talking over each other. There's no need of someone talking also because we don't have a lot of time because it's a live stream. And for those watching us live, please, we're enjoying that you've subscribed on our YouTube channel. And also, if you're watching us on Twitter, you can also go to our YouTube channel and subscribe because we're streaming live in. We're streaming. Oh, jeez. We're streaming. We're streaming we're streaming live currently on Twitter. So you could just also go to a YouTube channel and just subscribe. So moving on, for me, the signings that I've seen for Newcastle, I feel based on the financial backing that they have, they're really getting players, adding bodies to the squad because they need to survive that relegation battle. But let me start with Samet. Just in a few seconds, what's your major signing this January transfer window? I know Manchester United didn't sign anything. They're just the same thing like Arsenal. So what's your take?
Coutinho was a good one on loan deal. Also, Dele Ali to Everton. For him, has not been getting any playing time at it will start for him with Lampard. See how that goes. Van Beek too, Donny Van Beek. I don't know how he's going to fit in at Everton, but I do hope that he performs well. And Newcastle strengthening the team for against relegation they have spent a lot of money this January transfer window. So we'll just see how it goes for them. I hope because infusing all those numbers of players in immediately is going to be a lot of hard work. See how it goes, how how Ed will be able to infuse those players in order to avoid transfers and in order to avoid relegation, because infusing players in this short period of time before the season ends, we'll just have to wait and see out. And also for Tottenham, I don't think they got the players they actually wanted, but they made do. They got two. We'll see how it goes with them too. But the fight for top four and the fight um not relegated is still very much. So we'll just see how it goes.
Crazy, man. So I was introducing Benita. She left the stream now. She's back. Benita, how you doing? We're just talking about the transfers that have gone over or gone past this January transfer window. What's your take? Which one has been your signing? I know Chelsea as well didn't sign any players this window. So which has been your signing? I touched on the Newcastle because I know they're fighting relegation, so they're trying to get bodies in, and they've been able to strengthen the defense, the midfield, and also did they sign any attacker? I doubt, but they've been able to do
They did.
well
They
in
did.
this
They
January
signed
transfer
Chris
window.
Wood.
Oh yeah, Chris Wood. Yeah, Chris Wood. So
Yeah.
Benita,
Yeah,
what's your take? Just in few seconds. And can we see your face very well because we're not seeing your face? It's just your head we're seeing.
Okay, so my best transfer this season. Sorry, I think Everton. I think Everton signing is one I know that is the best because, for in fact, Frank Lampard, they have the Ali and they have Van Beek. It's really going to um, make a lot of sense now for Everton because they are also struggling not to go to relegation. I know Newcastle
Hmm.
has some players who they signed to. They also are also in fight, but I think Everton has a lot of edge because I believe with the new coach they have, those boys are going to bounce back. They won't just um, allow. And they are playing
The
Newcastle in the
manager
next
bounced
so
in.
yes, I know they're playing Newcastle in the next match. So it's more like
Yeah.
you have to fight for a point so that they don't drop
Whoa, yeah, true.
and Newcastle come
Hmm.
up. Yeah. So that match is going to be a serious one. So I think everything is going to come back real hard, real hard. Everything is my best so far.
Chimamaka.
Yeah, well, there have been good transfers actually. I would give it to Tottenham to Aston Villa for bringing in Coutinho and Lucas Dean. They've actually done good business in my own opinion. But I would also commend Frank Lampard for doing business even before he was officially announced as Everton's new manager. He was able to because I followed up on his capture of Donny van der Beek from Manchester United. And I realized that even before he was announced the manager of Everton, he had put a call through to Van der Beek, and the loan deal was sealed even before he was announced. So that's credit to him. Only means he knows what he's going in there to go and face. So Everton also did good business. They brought in Donny van der Beek. They eventually got Dele Ali fully, and they have. I think they brought in three players. They brought in Van der Beek. They brought in Dele Ali. I can't remember the last person, but that's also
Yeah,
good
so
business for them.
they've got Nathan Patterson, they've got Vitaly Miolenko as well. Those are two good players that
Exactly.
they brought in. But then two left backs, that just goes to show you how much they didn't want Lucadin at the club anymore. So hopefully, I mean, these two players are able to, probably cover up for what the great gap that Lucadin gave, because look, Lucadin is one player who over the last 2 seasons had the most created chances for Everton. So when you let go of a player like that, you then begin to wonder what is their plan actually, right? So hopefully these two players are able to find their way into the team. Currently, both of them are injured. So I think Ben Godfrey is like their starting left back. But hopefully these players are able to get back into the team and do very well as well. But definitely, I think just like you said, Chimamaka, Everton probably had a very, very good transfer window. For me, probably the most remarkable piece of business that was done in this transfer window. Sadly, it wasn't even done for me. It wasn't even done by a Premier League club, but that was definitely by Barcelona. And obviously, I'm talking about their last remarkable signing, which was the fact that they were able to get, they were able to get Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang from Arsenal, right? And Arsenal did not make any significant signing this transfer window. I think the only signing they were able to make was from the MLS, talking about. It's a centre back playing for Colorado Rapids. I can't remember his name currently, but then he's a left-footed centre back.
Something trusty.
Yes,
I think something
Austin,
trusty.
I think Austin Trusty or something like that. Yeah, but then I know he's a centre back. He's 22 years old. He's left-footed, and obviously, Mikel Arteta loves a left-footed centre back. Pablo Mari has been sent on loan, so definitely that his future is probably not at Arsenal. And then there really is no good backup for Gabriel. But then, however, a lot of pundits say that Austin Trusty might not just be Premier League quality. He might just be one of those players who needs a big break in Europe, and he might just continuously go on loan during his time at Arsenal, because we've seen the same thing with the likes of Cohen Bramall and Zach Medley in the past. So I really don't know. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully he can be a very good signing for Arsenal.
So, Okwe, as an Arsenal fan, I just want this to go around. This back and forth, Aubameyang, and there's no love lost between both, because last season or 2 seasons ago, when Arsenal won the FA Cup, Aubameyang had a terrific run, instrumental to the success of Arsenal, winning the FA Cup and also winning the curtain raiser for the season. I can't remember right now.
Yeah,
but last season we've seen, like they say in Pidgin, they say trailer past the Amidu, right? All of a sudden, we just noticed both of them were not in good terms. What we were told as fans was disciplinary issues. It has always been happening, but it's a pity both parties have not come out to tell us what it is. But Aubameyang went to Barcelona, and Arsenal have refused to sign any striker. Right now, they have Lacazette and Nketiah as their only backup, as their only striker. So is this something that you see for Arsenal this season, or this remaining season, not signing a striker? Is that key to whatever project they are running over there at the Emirates?
So what? First things first, Arsenal is not competing in any other competition apart from the English Premier League. They've been knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Liverpool. They had an early exit from the FA Cup thanks to Nottingham Forest. So Arsenal is focusing squarely on the English Premier League. They've got only one game in hand, which is against Tottenham. So it's not like they've got a ridiculous amount of games coming up. So what Arsenal need to do is to make sure that, number one, the medical team is going to be on top of their game. They need to find a way to keep these players very, very fit.
I'm going to cut you short there, because people keep saying this. We hope there is no injury, or we hope there are no injuries. Xhaka, for me, will be suspended again, because he said it in his interview that he loves taking risk, and Arsenal is fighting for the Champions League, not just all by themselves. There's Chelsea, there's Manchester United, there's Tottenham, and there's West Ham. There will be time on the pitch where Xhaka will be left to take risk, and he will definitely take that risk and get red carded and go on 3-match suspension. So for me, I just feel I'm not talking from an Arsenal point of view, but I'm talking from a football point of view, because there is no reason. It doesn't make logical sense playing the rest of the season with just 17 outfit players. Yeah. And I hope it's not going to come back to bite them in the butt. I just hope so. But
look, it definitely looks like it's going to come back to haunt us now, because previously, before the beginning of January, they were in a good position, at 4th place, and it seemed like they even needed to win a couple of more games. And with Aubameyang out of the squad, they were only able to score 1 goal throughout the month of January, thanks to Bukayo Saka. And they were able to get the needed number of points before the winter break. So, I mean, I'm not of the opinion that I'm not hoping that injuries are not going to come. I know injuries will come, because fatigue will set in, and certainly there's some there's some games that you cannot predict. Players get injured by tussling with the opponent, so anything can happen. But I'm just saying that, for the benefit of the doubt, for the team to be in tip-top shape, the medical team needs to be on top of their game as well. The players need to be in good conditioning because rotation will be frequent.
Very
And
key.
but then there are some certain players who will never be rotated, because the team already has a core. However, you were talking about Lacazette and Nketiah being the only recognized out-and-out strikers. If I were Mikel Arteta, to secure fourth place, I would actually start playing Gabriel Martinelli down the middle. Gabriel Martinelli through the middle, Emil Smith-Rowe on the left, Odegaard behind Martinelli, and Bukayo Saka on the right.
Yeah.
So why do I say that?
I know Akpo has come with this. So let's leave that for the EPL review. This is just because I don't want we leave you to go into the stats. Benito and Chimamaka, you're the Chelsea guys here. Benito, it seems you're muted. You're the Chelsea guys here. Why didn't Chelsea strengthen? I know I'm not Chelsea.
We can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you. But Benito, starting with you first, did you think Chelsea should have strengthened this January window? Because this other guy was his backup for Lukaku. What's his name again?
Timo Werner.
Timo Werner. What's his name? Yeah, Timo Werner is not firing. Your defender Rudiger has not signed a new contract. I think there are a couple of players that are
and then no left back.
To the end of their contract.
Is out at the end of the season. They've only got Marcos Alonso as only recognized left back. I know they tried to get.
So do you think Chelsea? Do you think Chelsea did well not signing any player this January transfer window?
So they did not. I was really expecting because we have for the like of Chilwell who is still trying to recover. We have issues with our let's bring back because nobody is delivering. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah,
we can hear you.
We are hearing you.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Because if you watch our last games, Lukaku struggling to score. There are not right passes, no accurate passes for him to hit the target, and all of that. It's just been slack and lack of players. I don't know why Werner and who I know would have been in a better position like Chilwell, who is still injured, who would have been in a better position to assist Lukaku, but still not being given a chance to start the match or not brought in as a substitute. So I'm still wondering why it's still like that from the coach. I think he knows his own in how he can handle that. But to be very honest, I didn't feel happy that we didn't sign anybody because we really need it. We really need not with what we are facing right now with the injury. We really need someone. We really need someone, and it's so unfortunate that we did not.
And I think Chelsea, they are still in the Champions League. Chelsea is in the Champions League,
yes.
FA Cup.
Yes.
And also they have the EFL. Yeah,
Exactly.
they have the EFL Cup final. And they also the FIFA World Cup as well. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. So I'm wondering why. Because what we have with the players we have now, it's only God. It's only God that can win. Because I was really happy when we had to score against Tottenham with the help of Thiago and ZH. Sometimes ZH can have his moments, sometimes he wouldn't. You get. Sometimes he just do some things in the pitch and you'll be like, why? So it's not take risks. We would have just done something. We would have decided one or two to balance up so that there won't be slack, there won't be any slack on the pitch. You won't see anything going on. Because if you really watch the match, there's a lot of mistakes, a lot of wrong passes, a lot of not accurate movements, and sometimes it can be very, very frustrating. Very.
Frustrating, yeah.
Frustrating. Very strong.
I know Chimamaka has a counter view because Chimamaka has just been smiling. You feel Chelsea are okay? Or Chelsea don't need any new additional signing?
This transfer window has been the worst I have seen as a Chelsea fan since 1998.
Exactly.
Very bad. Now, why I would say so is this: in the past 2 months we've struggled. When I mean struggle, we struggled on the pitch. We
Very
knew how
well.
we knew how Chelsea started the beginning of the season. We are firing on all
Yes.
cylinders. We are a team that every other team was scared to play with. Now we realize that the core
Exactly.
of this Chelsea team happened to be their left wing back and their right wing back. Now November 29th, we had the injury on Reece James.
With James.
In November again, we also had injury on Ben Chilwell that
Chilwell.
ruled him
Yeah.
out of the season. Now, if you are not doing anything, we realize that Chelsea's best part of the football at the beginning of the season, we are contributions from these two parts of the pitch, and now we need reinforcement.
We are
I was
slack
surprised
points.
at the transfer windows. We could not bring in a left back. Instead, we went all the way to Brazil to recall Kennedy, who was not getting playing time in Palmeiras, to come and sit back and stand as an understudy to Alonso, who is struggling. How does this help a team that is going that is in 5 different competitions for the season? And let's not forget this.
Luckily for Arsenal, we're just in one.
You're just in one, and still you didn't. In fact, still you lost your best player. I wonder what kind of psychological imbalance that is going on at Arsenal. So I won't go to Arsenal. I won't go to Arsenal. Now I'm talking Chelsea. I'm fighting for my own team. What I'm saying so is this: we need these guys. I would have expected we brought in if it's just one left back. If it's just one, it only shows our intentions in these competitions. But now we have injuries. Now, in the course of December, January, we had all our midfielders were out. Every one of them was out. Either they are out with injuries or they are out with COVID. How did we cover? We have to start struggling. And that is why we had everywhere we had problem. That is why they introduced the winter transfer. The winter transfer is to beef up your team that is struggling. And Chelsea is the team in the whole of Europe who has played highest amount of football this season, and we are still in every competition. I wonder why we didn't even do any transfer. It's so annoying. But
for me,
football is in charge.
Yeah. For me, I feel Chelsea still has depth compared to his rival, compared to Chelsea's rival in England, which is Arsenal.
No.
Chelsea have depth in terms of.
No, I'm sorry. I'm going to cut you short. You don't put Chelsea and Arsenal in the same sentence as it stands. No. That's disrespect. As it stands.
Okay.
In the nearest picture, you can do that. Now, don't do that.
Sorry.
Sincerely, I'll be very frank.
Sorry, I missed that. Are you saying they are not rivals?
No. Presently,
because Sim Chimamaka is switching.
Why I'm saying so is due to the transfers as it stands. If Chelsea is not bringing in a player and you are letting your best player leave, I don't know. They are London rivals, no doubt. But please,
wait, sorry.
We are talking Chelsea.
Oh, okay.
Arsenal transfers. Please, they shouldn't fall in the same sentence. Both of them, first of all, don't get themselves as it stands.
Okay.
So
in that context, I will agree. Because I was thinking you were referring to in terms of club history. Because both of us will start on this stream again. We will not hear word. We'll tackle each other.
If you start club history, I hope you have your mattress there. Okay, I know you will not get to this conversation. Benita, please, I hope you have a very succulent mattress that will take you the next 3 hours. Because Ace knows that I wouldn't give it to anyone.
Because I know.
No.
Because I know. I understand why Chimamaka is looking like this. Because Benita is here to support you, but don't worry. But there were other significant signing. We saw Brentford signing Eriksen. We all knew what happened to Eriksen in Euro 2020. Yeah, it was. And I feel when I heard that news, I felt touched. It touched me really for Brentford to have been able to extend. I don't know if it was a full contract, but I know there were some conditions in that contract. I know it's not a full contract there. I don't. My stats don't serve me right. So let me just see what I do.
Option to make it permanent.
Yeah, exactly. 6 months with the option to make it permanent. Exactly.
So so the reason I always diss those bottle jobs in Tottenham. this is a player that played for them for how many years and they couldn't get him back, call him back. They had to allow Brentford, but that's another day. Conte as well signed two solid players. That's
if it wasn't Conte that was in charge of Spurs, I believe the Spurs might have brought him back. So Antonio Conte is obviously looking at his options, and he feels like Eriksen is probably not a good fit for him currently because Conte is struggling to revive this Spurs squad. It's going to take a while before Eriksen needs to get back to full fitness. So, I mean, he's not just going to slip into the Brentford squad. It's going to take a while. So, Conte would have considered that as well.
Well, Conte signed two Juventus players on loan, Kulusevski and Rodrigo Bentancur.
No,
I feel that's a fantastic addition in terms of...
One was bought, actually.
Okay, one was on loan. Sorry. Apologies, yeah. I feel those two players are great additions. Really great addition too.
Rightly.
Yeah.
First choices.
Well, you know, all those. That's that's a different conversation. But let us switch straight to. I just want us to touch on Newcastle. Starting with Samia, do you think Newcastle will survive the drop?
I think it's going to be
We've lost Samia. Okay.
A lot of art.
She's back.
Earlier. Because the players is good as well.
Samia is frozen.
But fusing all of them into the team and making it's going to be a lot of work. But I just want to see how it goes. I think they will try and avoid relegation, but it's not going to be easy, sure.
Benita, you think they will avoid the drop? Okay. Okpa Chumamaka, you think they will avoid the drop?
Well, personally, for footballing reasons, I don't want them to avoid the drop. I want them to actually go down and go and rebuild from the ground. My opinion. I don't know if you get me. Yes, I say it everywhere I go. For Newcastle as it stands, I would love them to be relegated. Then they go and start building from the championship all the way back to the Premier League. Why I'm saying so is this: every financial strength they want to flaunt, they should go and start it in the championship. If they can do that in the championship and bring it to the Premier League and do what Leicester City has done in the first 3 years they came into the Premier League, great. But for now, I don't wish them the best, and I would not wish them the best. That is Newcastle. That is me. I'm being very, very factual with you. I don't wish them the best. I would love them to get relegated and get relegated very, very soon. No, be fight. I'm just saying it. I'm serious. It's my opinion. It's my opinion. I'm sincere with you. I'm sincere with you. No, there's no beef. No beef. No beef. No como. No cow. No anything. But for Newcastle, as it stands, because you know the truth. You know the truth. What I'm saying so is this: they have not played exceptional football. If it was Brighton who were in that position, I would beat my chest and tell you I will be all out for these guys to come out of relegation zone. But I've not seen any difference between what Newcastle and what Norwich are playing. If you watch Newcastle this season, you agree what I'm saying.
Yes. I feel Norwich will be out.
Every team has a very good game in the season. Who told you Norwich have not had 2 good games that they've won in the season?
They've had good games they won.
It's the truth. If it was Brighton, I would tell you, in fact, if I have to go and visit people in Ogbomoso or in Ilorin or those affairs anywhere, just to make sure that Brighton don't go relegation, I will do it. But for Newcastle, let them go.
Don't go to Ogbomoso.
This beef is serious. It's very, very serious. Yeah, so I mean, it's really up to Eddie Howe. It's up to Eddie Howe because they've almost signed him back for. They signed Kieran Trippier, they got Targget on loan, and it's almost a brand new back for which Jamal Lascelles was being in there, they should be solid enough, or with the Kieran Trippier, they should be good. Going forward in midfield, they're not so bad. Now that they brought Bruno Guimaraes in, he's one who can commend John Joe Shelby and Joe Willock, so they can always go forward and do well. However, Bruno Guimaraes is a Brazilian. Brazilians don't really have a good track record of fitting into the Premier League immediately. Very, very few players.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
From Newcastle, right? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think
I'm
they will,
sorry.
though.
Why
To be
why is it
honest,
that you just said to pick on me? Because I just shared my opinion. No. All you are doing is mathematics. You are calculating. Are you calculating for other teams too as well? No, you are not. So now start calculating for other teams. What's the guarantee that? What's the guarantee that with these players that they have, they will come out of relegation zone? There's no guarantee, bro.
If
Let's tell
they say
ourselves
they
the
will
truth.
win 8
Let's not
games,
add
but who are they
plus
facing?
one plus two. You are talking 8 games. Is it easy to win 8 games in the EPL?
with the way EPL is going
They
now,
have
like
Everton, they have
Is it
everybody's
Aston
easy to
Villa,
win
they have
eight
West Ham,
games?
they have Brentford,
everybody
they
is
have
on the
Brighton,
run.
Bro.
they have
Ah, even if
Chelsea, they
Newcastle,
have Crystal
even if
Palace.
exactly they have tough matches. Even if Newcastle
They have tough matches.
decided
With
to
Man
sign
Unlike
City,
Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, they will
absolutely.
struggle because they don't have. I don't know what they are doing. I don't know. I've watched their actually. Why I'm sounding this way is because I have watched their games. At least this season, I've not seen their game. I've seen more than 7 of their games, and I was pissed all through. Sincerely, I was pissed all through. They can start playing the game from the first from the first second of the game